and they have finally arrived. Welcome to my review of the Meike Cinema Prime Micro Cinema Prime lenses from obviously Meike. This is a Chinese company that has been making some amazing lenses, really good high quality lenses for a low price. So they have been growing in popularity for that reason. These are a great option if you're looking to get into cinema but you don't want to break the bank. I really enjoy these lenses. I've been using them since I got them a couple of days ago. So today I'm going to feature 4 of them, which are going to be the 12mm. I'm going to feature the 16mm, 25mm, and then we're going to be jumping all the way to the 50mm. Now the reason I don't have a 35 is because I already own a 35 from a different company. So this is a field of view of the 12mm right here, 16mm, 25mm, and finally, like I said, the 50mm. I want to show you a couple of different samples so you can see the difference here. So now let's try with the subject. So here we have the 50mm here with my beautiful daughter Hannah. Moving on to the 25mm, 16mm, and as you can see we get a nice wide view. And finally the 12mm, which is really nice and wide with minimal distortion. I really like this lens. Now let's do some outdoor shots. So here is the 12mm again, 16mm, 25mm, and again finally the 50mm. I really like how sharp and the colors of these lenses. I think they're very high quality for the price. So let's do some indoor shots again. So this is again the 12mm, 16mm, and I really like these colors, 25mm, and as you can see that it's sharp all around, and the 50mm, and it's got some nice bokeh on the background. I just added some things for perspective. So I really like the build of these lenses. Like I said, for about $400, they're a very nice build. They don't feel cheap at all. They got nice gears. They are firm, but by no means are they hard, so they're going to work with your follow focus system. They got very nice glass. They feel very sturdy. They got some nice weight to them. I'm really surprised at what you're getting for the price. I mean, this is definitely a great way to enter to cinema. Now, as you can see, there are no contacts on this lens on the mount. There is no autofocus and no or controlling your iris. Now, like I said, this is a great lens. This is completely manual. If you're getting into cinema, then you don't want autofocus anyway. You want to be able to control this with a follow focus system or a wireless follow focus system. The gears are very nice, so only time will tell how they'll age, if they're going to get hard, or if they're, not if they're going to be usable. But I think they are. It's very nice build. I really like what I see in this lens. I really like the feeling of the lens and the gears for the aperture. This is a T2 lens, so it's quite fast and it's very good. Like I said, it's got some nice heft to it, so it's definitely a plus, definitely a recommend, as you can see. Now, I do want to tell you that these lenses are for the most part the same size, except for the 12mm. 12mm is a little bit shorter and the gears don't match exactly, so you will have to adjust your follow focus on the 12mm, but it is by no means a deal breaker. It's not a big deal. Now, the reason that I got into the Meike lenses is because I own the Meike lens, the 25mm regular, basically photography lens. Obviously, you can use it for video, but it does not have any threaded gears. It's not a cinema lens, but I really enjoyed it. It was only $80, and that's amazing. And you get some nice video, you get some nice qualities there. So I decided to try these primes because of it. I'll show you the differences later on in a different video. But as you can see, there's quite a difference in size between the two, and obviously they are for different purposes. Now here, I also wanted to show you the difference between my Meike cinema lens and my Rokinon Cinema Prime lens. And as you can see, there's quite a big difference between the size of the two. The reason I'm showing you the 25 and the 35 is I do not own the Meike 35 yet, but I think I will. Once I played with these, I really enjoyed it, and I think I'm going with that series. Now, my Rokinon by no means is bad at all. It's really nice. It's well built. It's metal. But I do like the size difference. I do like that the Meike is smaller. It makes for a compact rig, and I'm really enjoying that. Now, everybody's different, so your preference might be different, but I wanted to show you that difference. Now, I also wanted to show you the bokeh difference and the different lengths. So this is the 12mm bokeh, 16mm, 25mm, and finally, you guessed it, the 50mm. And I really like how nice and rounded the bokeh is on this comparison. So this concludes my review of these amazing lenses. These are definitely a go, and I recommend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.